make sure we get tuned up here. What's up? What's up, Terry? Death metal, but I wouldn't call this death metal though. Drum solo. All right, here we go. I don't know that one, Terry. What is it? Hello. Hey, what's up? No, I've never heard of that one before, Terry. You might have to DM it to me or something so I can check it out. Never heard of it. All right. Let's do Intergalactic. I should have started with Intergalactic to warm up, but my hands are still very cold. I haven't played since Friday. Don't be like me. Play every day. Hey, what's up? Thank you so much for the heart. How are you doing? Good deal. Hopefully still shredding. What's up, Corey? show went really good, Corey. And thank you. I appreciate that, man. We're streaming on both TikTok and YouTube, so pick your poison on whichever one you want to watch on. I think YouTube looks a little better. Thanks, Corey. Appreciate you, man. There we go. That is Intergalactic Space Highway. Okay. Still trying to get warmed up. I haven't played since the show Friday, which is not ideal. Should have played more between now and then. But that's okay. All right. I'm out at my house in Webb City also. Oh, dude, cool. I'm glad you were able to actually get out there again. That's awesome, dude. All right, here we go. Glad to know that you were able to get back, man. Thanks, man. we go. Thanks, Corey. I appreciate that, dude. I'm trying my best here. I'm trying my best. All right, I gotta take this hat off. I'm getting hot. Got hat hair. Oh no. Not the hat hair. All right. The hat was just too much. Whew. I don't know any Pink Floyd, sorry. I mostly do originals. I was just now playing Ted Nugent, but I don't normally do covers. But we'll play one that you might like. Here we go. All right, give this one a shot, all right? Music troll. All right, here we go. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, music troll. Thank you. Here's a little blues turnaround for the chorus. Thanks, man. These are original songs that I wrote, by the way, so if you like them, you can find them under my name on all streaming services. Thanks for hanging out, Corey. I appreciate it. Love you, bro. I hope you have a good weekend. Thanks, Music Troll. This is a Shorty Roy guitar. It's built locally where I live. All right. Now we vibe out. Yeah, this is built locally where I live by Shorty Roy Guitars. All right, we're streaming on TikTok and YouTube. So join wherever you want. All right, here we go. Thanks, man, I appreciate that. Thanks, Music Troll. And thank you, Corey. Thanks, man. I hope your practicing goes well, and it makes me happy that you were able to get back to your house, man. That's so cool. Thanks, Music Troll. I appreciate that a lot, man. Says... double tap screen to like. Dude, thank you, Music Troll. Thanks for trying to help out. I appreciate that a lot. Thanks, guys. Thanks. You guys are the best. Later, Corey. Have a good night, man. All right. Yo, what's up, Kevin? What's up, my man? Kevin in the house? What's up, dude? I got one for you, Kevin. We're gonna play Ballad for you since you didn't get to see it the other night at the show. All right, here we go. Corey's an incredible player, Music Troll. All right, here we go. Oh, dang it. Hold on. All right, we're gonna start over. My my cable almost came unplugged, so I had to stop and put it back in. That would have been a disaster. All right, here we go. Yo, Eric, what's up, dude? Oh, I will, Corey. We're streaming on TikTok and YouTube, so join in wherever you want. All right, here we go. That's right, Eric. TikTube. Appreciate that. Hey, Rebel Heart, what's up? Long time no see. Thanks, Corey. Little bass solo. Dude, Corey, you are top tier. Don't dog on yourself. Long time no see, Rebel. It's good to see you in the chat. All right, here we go. Here's some nostalgia sound. There we go. Thanks, Rebel. Thanks, Rebel Heart. I keep wanting to say Rebel Yell. I almost keep going, thanks, Rebel Yell. But yeah, dude, Kevin is a badass. That is no lie. There you go. That was for whoever was asking for the, someone was asking about arpeggios earlier. It might have been Corey. I can't remember. All right. I don't dog myself. I just got to keep it real, man. I don't even want to get on here. But I got to play too. Love y'all. It's got to. Dude, I understand. You have a great night, Corey. You practice. You are really great, though, so don't dog on yourself. Yeah, of course, Kevin, dude, of course. And you're just a good dude, man. You're a good dude, man. That's funny. But, all right. Let's play some more, shall we? You're gonna sweep better than me? Probably. I'm not, like, the best at anything, really. Trying to get that. I don't know. I'm just messing around at this point. All right. Let's do Funky Song because I didn't play that the other night at the show, and I feel like I owe it to Sawyer. This is his favorite. All right, here we go. What was that? I haven't played this one in a minute. All right, here we go. We're going to do it for real this time, and I'm going to focus. I keep trying to pay attention to the chat, which is no bueno. I've got 2 chats now, and it's hard to do, but I've got this. Second time's a charm. Trying, Corey. The struggle is real, Kevin. Here's a country lick with distortion. You guys ready? Here we go. What's up, Toys R Us? See you later, Corey. Yeah, yeehaw. What's up, Aiden? What's up, Trixie? There we go. If I could play Aerosmith, I don't know any Aerosmith. I do all original stuff. I don't really know any covers, unfortunately. I play all songs that I've written myself. All right. We're gonna do. Can you give a shout out to my son Jensen Robinson, who sadly lost his life on? Oh, dang! I am so sorry. Shout out to Johnson Thomas Robinson. I'm so sorry for your loss. That's terrible, but yeah, I'm terribly sorry for your loss. I like the whammy bar embellishments in that performance. Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate that, man. Hey, what's up, Josh? No, Ray. These are Tiki Man pickups. They're made locally where I live. Small company. They're really great. No Name, you got it. I'll play No Name for you. I gotta tune down for it though, okay? Of course, Trixie. Yeah, of course. I'm so sorry for your loss. That is terrible. All right, we're tuning down for No Name. Tiki Man is legit. You're right. See, Kevin, we were talking the other day at the show about the chats, and I've got 2 of them, and it is difficult, but it works out. And it is sometimes I mess up quite a bit when playing because I kind of prioritize talking to people over playing because I feel like engaging with people is more. I don't know. I enjoy it. They looked like Chrome EMGs. My bad. Tiki Man sounds badass. So yeah, Ray, they kind of do look like the Chrome EMGs, kind of like the ones Hetfield has used in some of his guitars. But they're they're just a local brand, really good local brand. All right, here we go. We're gonna do No Name for Josh. I finally remember that that's you, Josh. Sorry, TikTok, not YouTube. I'm on both. All right, here we go. Yeah, I wish the chats were consolidated. I wish I could do that, and I know there's a way to do it, but I have not gotten that advanced yet. Eventually. Yeah, I'll do that, Aiden. I'll do that after this. I'll end my live probably around 9 or so. All right, here we go. Chorus huge, wide, and open so she could sing literally whatever she wanted. I didn't want to overcomplicate it. Yeah, she is. She's such a good friend, too, honestly. Thanks, Daniel. I know. Let's see if I don't mess up this solo. I messed it up last night. Or Friday, I mean. That's really cool, Josh. That's so cool, dude. Alright, here we go. There we go. That is No Name. And since we're in drop D, let's go ahead and do Midnight on the Ocean, because it's in drop D. Thanks, Josh. Thanks. Yeah, of course, dude, of course. There we go. This is my Gojira riff. Night, bro. Oh, cool. Thanks, Kevin. I didn't know that. It's very Gojira-esque. Alright, now just vibe out. Get to listen to John and Gabe for a minute. that's how you ended on a question. That's how you ended on a question mark, according to Cassandra. When I first showed her that song, she's like, "You ended it on a question mark." All right. We're already in the tuning, might as well. You prefer your songs to end on semicolons? I'll have to put that in the next song. Okay, we're gonna play Where the Vultures Circle. Well, we're gonna this is where it gets a little weird with the drop tuner, but it works. It works good enough. All right, here we go. Yeah, it works good enough, but it does feel a little weird. Here we go. There we go. Dude, it was almost perfect, other than I fucked up the... That's not even that hard, but I almost dropped my pick when I went into it. All right. We're gonna tune back up. Well, do we have anything else in drop D? No. Do I do requests? I play all original music, so if it's like a vibe, if you want a certain vibe, I'll play a vibe for you or something. Or if you want YYZ by Rush, that's literally the only other song. That's the only cover I know. But yeah. Kevin wants another chapter. I can play that. I don't know any Avenged Sevenfold, Lewis, but I tell you what, I've got a song I'm about to play that I think you'll really like if you like Avenged Sevenfold, so stick around for it. He's gone. He's gone. At least I think he's gone, but that's okay. All right. All right, here we go. Another chapter featuring Sean Roycraft from Sardis. One of the best bands. All right, here we go. Oh, hell yeah. I thought you left, sorry. throw a lot of effects on that last part just because it's cool. All right. We've got to do... Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate you, dude. I'm glad you enjoyed that one. It's hard to make any song with Sean on it sound bad, you know? You know what I mean? He's so good, dude. All right, let's do... What do I want to do? I haven't done Callous yet. We got to do Callous. That's literally the most streamed song I have, other than No Name. All right, vibe out with me. What's up, PC? How you doing, man? What's up, PC? Yeah, it's been a minute. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well. I'm also pretty sure I saw the Rock Lobster guy a second ago. He might not be in here anymore, but Rock Lobster guy, if you're still here, this is for you. Too much distortion. How's it go? Rock Lobster. Shit, see if I can do it at the same time. Rock Lobster. Rock Lobster. There you go. I'm pretty sure I saw him scroll through the feed a second ago. If you were in here, that's for you, buddy. It's very similar. I want to combine this. Two. See, it'd be like. If I put them in the same key. Yeah, Kevin, you're right. I should pull that out at the next show. There's this guy who follows me on TikTok, and every time dude, probably for I don't know, a good 2 or 3 years now, if he joins the live, he always asks me to play Rock Lobster. So I came up with like a rock version of it, like a more heavy version of it, like. For him, and every time he joins, I play it. Hey, what's up, Duke? What's up, dude? Yeah, Legend of the Lobster, Kevin. That's what I want to do. I want to combine them. My John, Gabe, and I have kind of messed around with it a little bit, doing. See. You kind of got to keep it the same rhythm, you know, or else it won't work. And I had to change the key because the key of the Legend or the Song of Storms is in. That's what it is. Yeah, me too, Duke. Or there it is. Yeah, it is the most unexpected crossover, but when I learned this, I was like, oh, that's pretty similar to. I was like, if I change the key into the key of Rock Lobster, you could play those chords. Let's see if I can see if I got a looper here or something. Let me try something here. Do 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 do. Let's see if I can record something. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm in. Actually, we don't want that. We don't want that. We get rid of that, and then we'll record here. Let's see if it'll. See if we can. Will it play? Oh, I recorded on the wrong track. Dang it. All right, let's try. Don't worry, this is all gonna come together. I'm kind of just let me cook for a minute. Okay, we're just goofing around, so let's see if we can get this to work. Something, we could make that work. I could make that work somehow, you know? I might have to change it a little bit. Might have to combine the two a little bit. You're gonna cook lobster, high class stream, and dude, it's always a high class stream. The lobster's always being cooked. It's the only thing I'm cooking in this stream, bro. All right, okay, let's play like one or two more, and then we're gonna call it a night. Okay, we're gonna do Evergreen. Let's do it. I think so too, Kevin. I think it would be funny. I gotta figure out how to make it be cohesive between the two songs, but I think it would be really funny. And the band and I have kind of worked on it a little bit to try to get it to as something that would work. So. It's going to take a little bit, but I don't think it'd be that hard. All right, here we go. Oh, I was like, what's going on? I muted the tracks while I was doing that. Okay. Oh, it does. Came over to YouTube, Duke. Good choice, my friend. John Plaster doing this bass solo. Such a good bass solo. You were just jamming in the middle of the air album before you parked up? Dude, all right, well, I got one for you. One that you asked me to play. Well, I haven't played it in a while again, but I think I remember it mostly. So here we go. We'll see. Hopefully I remember it. Remember it. See if I can remember the second verse. That's just jazz, dude. If you don't get it, you don't get it. One more time, guys. Oh, no, not one more time. I lost count. That was the last time. Dude, that's one of my favorite things to do, Duke. I'm glad you find it funny, but yeah, every time I mess up, well, you already know this. Yeah, when I mess up, I just say, that's just jazz, man. That's just a jazz note. If you don't get it, I'm sorry. You just don't get jazz. or when people ask me to play a song and then I'll play something totally different, I'm like, this is Freebird. What are you talking about? Jazz note and jazz versions because F you. Haha. Yeah, exactly. I don't get jazz. Just play the right notes. All right, we're doing one last song. This is the last song of the evening. And this one's for you, Duke. We're gonna do 900 Days. Let's do it. You know, Duke, I am curious. Now that you were watching me on TikTok and now on YouTube, which one looks and sounds better in your opinion? Can you tell a difference? Oops. That's just jazz. So YouTube looks a little better, but TikTok's a little louder. Yeah, that might be right. I think I did set it up that way just a little bit. The camera should be better on YouTube, hopefully. Should be. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Alright, here we go. Moneymaker riff. Oh yeah, I am, aren't I? I forgot to set that up. There we go. That is 900 days. The only thing about that song is I have to tap dance so much with the pedals that it's tough. I have consolidated to one pedal that does everything, and it seems a tickle fuzzier. Good to know. Good to know, Duke, because I have a totally different setup for YouTube, so that's why I was curious. But yeah, I'm planning on getting to where I use MIDI to switch all of my patches on my pedal so I don't have to tap dance anymore. It'll just switch during the song and I can just play and forget about it. There we go. I had to practice that one a little bit. Before we played it Friday, but before we played it Friday, we hadn't played that one in a while. So, I think the show before that we didn't play it. We need to start putting that one back in the set more. I don't know why we took it out, to be honest with you. Maybe a little overpowering for the microphone. The clean tones are crystal clear. Okay. All right, I'll keep that in mind for the next stream. It's very possible I have it a little too hot. I'm still figuring out YouTube, though, you know? I've got my TikTok one down, and so I'm still figuring out the YouTube stream. Trying to remember how that goes. All right. Any chance the band will do Lorraine stuff, or are they not for it? There is a little bit of a chance of that. I've talked to them about doing one or two songs depending on what kind of gig we're at. Like if we're at a really somewhere, like we did a metal fest not that long ago, and I was like, we could have thrown a couple, like a Lorarium tune or two in there. If any of them, I think the one they would be up for is probably Apparition. That's the one they seem to. John, I think, would be totally for it. Maybe Gabe might be too. I'm not sure, but I did talk to them about it, and they said possibly on putting one or two in there. It would probably be like Apparition if we did it. But yeah, and it would probably only be like heavy shows, like when we get put on metal fests and stuff like that. But there is a possibility. There is. Louie. All right, hold on. We're going to do the closing ceremonies, okay? Don't worry, Duke. I definitely want to possibly do it in the future. Yeah, the sneak peeks were heavy for sure. And I wrote a new song the other day, so I'm still writing. You know, we got some stuff coming up, but eventually. And I think I showed you the second song I wrote for Sean Roycraft. I think I showed you that one too, and that one's gonna be fun. Something from AC/DC? I don't know. I don't know any AC/DC. Sorry. Here you go. But you might like this, okay? This is the very last thing we do in the stream. This is what we call the closing ceremonies. And I think you will like it. Yeah, it's gonna be great with Sean on it. 90% of what I do is original and I write it, but no, this is actually a cover. Hold on, I gotta find it on YouTube. It's probably gonna make me listen to a stupid YouTube ad. All right, hold on. All right, here we go. This is for you. There we go. I was out of tune, but whatever. I went out of tune between those two songs, but that's fine. All right. Bye, guys. I will catch you later. Bye. Hada, Vise, Sayonara, Asawe, goodbye, good night. Stay classy, San Diego. Stay fresh, cheese bags. And I will see you later. Bye. That boy ain't right. Bye, guys.